What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Goldenhashira here. And today we are actually going to be reviewing the third chapter of the Hunters Guild Red Hood. Now, if y'all do enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. And I'll leave, the little link above to the playlist for the previous two chapters. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's jump into the review for chapter 3. Okay, so starting off with chapter 3, Dodou or Dodo, I know I keep saying both. He knows that the jig is up, and he's still shocked that Velu was able to point him out in the large crowd of people that was basically hiding inside the meeting house. So Grim knew that there were at least two werewolves approaching the village because the mayor's bones had like various bite marks and scratches on it. And the reason she knew that was because she knew that it wasn't the mayor's wife. Because when she turned into a werewolf, or at least all along, she never had teeth. So it had to be somebody else. So Grim devised a plan to keep all of the villagers in one location, which was inside the meeting house, to use them as bait. But on the other hand, Velu didn't like that plan because he didn't want anybody else to be killed by the werewolves. But Grim wasn't going to let anybody die because that was a part of their contract. And she was going along with the plan to draw the werewolves out of hiding. So she then lets Velu borrow a double-barrel shotgun that we seen in the previous chapter, after she explains to him that the rifle that he carried around wouldn't work against the werewolves. Now we are back where we left off from the last chapter, so this is the present time, where Velu pointed out Dodo, and as a result, he transformed into his true hairy self. He was definitely a lot taller than last time, especially compared to Velu because he is very short. So Dodo knocks Velu through the meeting house and walks outside to finish the job. But Velu stands up with all of his weapons in his hands. And then both Grim and Neroya arrive at the meeting house. So as I said last video, Neroya most likely wasn't dead, which he wasn't. Like I said, which I figured. But he was injured from how Grim attacked them, and she stood atop of a building holding the steeple bell that was covered in blood. So Dodo was very pissed, and he grabbed one of Neroya's teeth and broke it off. So he was ready to kill Neroya until Velu attempted to shoot Dodo for trying to kill his own brother. So Grim held Velu back by pointing the gun in a different direction, and Dodo tries to Dodo basically goes into a rant about how bullets don't affect werewolves or whatever, and how their regenerative abilities work. So they pull off the injured flesh, which would cause it to heal back pretty much instantaneously. And the muscles that were present there would basically become bigger than before. So I think he basically just literally scratched himself up on purpose so he can rip off all of his injured flesh. And that allowed him to grow, I think, about like 3 times his original size. So that was definitely something. He grabbed Neroya's heart and crushed it right in front of him. And this made Velu angrier, even angrier than before, as he questions Grim as to why she didn't let him shoot Dodo. So she states that they were trying to kill each other, so if anything, this was actually making their jobs a whole lot easier. So Grim uses another of the 616 hunter tools known as gas shells to create a harmful gas in the surrounding area, and then she instructs Velu that his job would be to take out Dodo on his own. She volunteers herself as bait as long as Velu is able to come up with a plan. So she wants him to keep his word when he said he would eliminate any werewolf that posed a threat to the hamlet. And then she gives him advice about staying calm and observing his surroundings. And in doing so, he would be able to draw out Dodo. and strike him to prove that he is ready to become a hunter. And that is the end of chapter 3. I really enjoyed this chapter, but I know because, like, obviously, since chapters after the first initial chapter aren't going to be as long, so it makes sense why these videos will be a bit shorter. But it's a pro to this as well. Then, like, the rendering time shouldn't take as long as well, and I can get these videos out a bit faster. I know it's late at night right now because I'm not even gonna lie, I was taking a nap earlier because I was just tired. But yeah, but let me know what you all think about this chapter. Preferably in my Discord, because it still seems that I'm having issues with the YouTube comments because it's a weird glitch going on. So yeah, the link for my Discord will be in the description below. And yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying this series so far, and it just seems like it's getting better and more interesting each chapter that goes by. And as well, I know I didn't mention before, but I found out that this is created by the assistant to the mangaka who made My Hero. But that's pretty interesting, to be honest. And also, I know somebody mentioned this in the comment as well, so that's why I was addressing this. And another thing, yeah, I hope that this series doesn't get chopped, because that would be very unfortunate, because like I said, I am really enjoying the series so far. So here's to many more chapters, and yeah, Golden Hashira out. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and if so, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe and hit the notification bell as well, so you will be informed whenever I drop a new video. So without any further ado, peace out everybody. See you all in the next video.